So today I'm going to teach you how to make the ball or the sphere. It takes one kit or all 30 pieces to complete. Now here I did 5 different colors because I'm going to do each layer in a different color, so it'll be easier for you to see the connections. Just a couple quick simple rules. There is the dog ear, which you'll see it has a slight slant, and there's always one kitty corner from each other, and you're also going to have a side that has a straight edge, straight edge coming down the side. Keep in mind that throughout this process, the straight edge will always connect with the straight edge, and the dog ear will always connect with the dog ear. You'll never connect one on top of another or side to side. Alright, so with that said, we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to start with the pink for my first layer, and that's going to take 5 pieces. So you're going to go ahead and get your first piece and take your second one. You're going to slightly slant it to the left and then hook your straight edge with the straight edge and the dog ear with the dog ear. And you're just going to turn it, and we're going to go right off of that side piece here. So again, you're going to slant it slightly to the left, hook the straight edge with the straight edge and the dog ear with the dog ear. And if it slips like that, just go ahead and put it back together. You'll get that here and there. Alright, and we're going to go ahead, the dog ear with the dog ear and the straight edge with the straight edge. Okay, and one more piece to complete this layer. Slide the dog ear in, and then straight edge with the straight edge, connect the straight edge with the straight edge. Okay, now you're going to see the 5-piece rosette in the middle here, and now you're just going to flip it over. And here you're ready for layer number 2. So I'm going to go ahead and use the yellow, and again this one is 5 pieces as well. Alright, so you're going to see the little V here in each section, and that's where we're going to start. So you're going to take your next piece and you're going to slightly turn this one a little bit to the right, slide in the straight edge, connect the dog ear on the end, and then the dog ear on this side. We're going to turn it, and you're going to see the next V here. Take your piece, slightly slant it to the right, slide it in to connect with the straight edge, and then the dog ear with the dog ear, and then the dog ear on this side. So now you should have 2. And we're just going to keep going right around the side. Alright, take your piece, slightly slant it to the right, slide the straight edge in, dog ear with the dog ear, and then the other one. Now keep in mind you're going to have one straight edge in each piece that'll be left for the next layer to use. Alright, 2 more to go. I'm going to go ahead and slant it slightly to the right, slide your straight edge in, connect the dog ear with the dog ear, and then the dog ear with the dog ear on the right side. Alright, 1 piece left. Take your piece, again, slightly slant it to the right, slide the straight edge in, connect the dog ear with the dog ear, and then the dog ear with the dog ear on the other side. And then you'll come up with this. So you're 2 layers down and got 3 left to go. Alright, now for this next layer, it's going to take 10 pieces. So you're going to see the little buttons here where they V in, and you're going to take your first piece and you're just going to slide straight up. And then you're going to connect the straight edge with the straight edge on the side. So it should be standing straight up. Now that this piece is going straight, your next piece is going to lay down and go over. So the pattern of this middle layer is going to go up, over, up, over. So now that that one's going up, we're going to go ahead and go straight up with this one, and then go ahead and lay it right down and connect it with the straight edge over here. Connect to your top, dog ear with the dog ear. And keep in mind that the pieces are flexible, so no reason to worry about them breaking or tearing. Okay, now we're going to go back to this one here, and we're going to go straight up. Slide the dog ear straight up. Connect the straight edge with the straight edge. And then on the right side, the straight edge with the straight edge. Alright, you're going to turn it. Going to go straight up, and then this one's going to go ahead and lay down. And lay it down to the left. Connect the dog ear at the top. Alright, you're going to go right off of this one. Take your piece and go straight up. Hook your straight edges at the top here, and then your straight edge on the side. Alright. And we're going to go ahead and turn. We're going to go straight up and then lay it down. Connect the straight edge with the straight edge and then the dog ear with the dog ear at the top. We're just going to keep going right around with that same pattern. Go straight up, hook the straight edge with the straight edge, and then the straight edge with the straight edge on the right. Alright. Okay, this one's going to lay down, so we'll go straight up and then lay it down to the left, hook the straight edge with the straight edge, and the dog ear with the dog ear. Alright. Two more for this for this third layer here. I'm going to go straight up, hook the straight edge at the top, and then the straight edge on the side. Alright, last piece for the middle layer. I'm going to go ahead and hook it right in there, lay it down, hook the straight edge with the straight edge, and then the dog ear with the dog ear at the top, and the straight edge with the straight edge at the top. So now you have your third layer done. Okay. So now the last two layers are going to actually go back and do the same thing that you did with the first two layers. So you'll see the V's again in between each piece here, and we're going to go right off of those. So I'm going to take my next layer here, and I'm going to again take the piece and slightly slant it to the right, slide it right in with a straight edge, hook the dog ear in the corner, and then the dog ear on the right. And we're going to go right around this row that same way. So take your piece, lightly slant it to the right, slide it in with a straight edge, hook the dog ear, and then the dog ear on this side. Again, you're going to have a straight edge that's going to be sticking up for the next layer to use. Take your piece, lightly slant it to the right, hook your dog ear in, and then your dog ear on the right. And we have two pieces left to complete the fourth layer. You're going to take your piece, slightly slant it to the right, slide in the straight edge, followed by the dog ear, and then the dog ear on the right hand side. Okay, and then your last piece. Again, slightly slant it to the right, slide in your straight edge, hook your dog ear, and then the dog ear on the right, and your fourth layer is complete. Okay, last layer. Alright, these ones are going to go right off of the buttons here. And you're going to take your piece and you're going to go right off the dog ear. So you're going to slide your dog ear in, hook the straight edge, and then hook the straight edge on the other side. So you're going to have a dog ear that'll be left for all your connections in the center. Okay, so now we'll go right to this next button here. Slide it straight up. Hook the straight edge, the dog ear with the center, and then the straight edge on the corner. Okay. Again, go straight up with the dog ear, hook your straight edge over here, hook the dog ear in the center, and then your straight edge on the side. Two pieces left. Go straight up with the dog ear, connect your straight edge, slide your middle. Alright, and then hook the straight edge on the side. Okay, last piece. This one's a little trickier. So you're going to go ahead and slide the dog ear straight up, connect the straight edge on the side. Now, so we don't create a crease in the piece. If you fold it too tight, you'll get a crease. So you're going to want to slightly just fold it and tuck it under, and then slide your dog ear in, and then slide the straight edge in. And then your ball's complete. It should look like that.